Yo, if you're here in the chat with us, happy Monday. Welcome back to Kayvan's house. I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you're with us today, let us know where you're watching from. We always want to know where you're at in the world. It's been a long day today, guys. It's been a long week. Been busy. Coins, what's going on? I see you in the chat. Master Pharaoh, welcome back in. Taraj, Sauce, Lukewarm, welcome in. Gustavo Gatsby, welcome in for the first time. Welcome to Kayvan's house. It's nice to have you. If you're with us on TikTok, come join us on Twitch. We're live right now. Slouch, what's going on? Brave the Storm, what's going on? We are live right now. If you want to submit your music, make sure you follow the instructions in the chat. Command submit to submit. Command skip if you want to get bumped up into that priority queue. I'll explain how everything works very shortly. But in the meantime, make sure you hit those commands if you want to find out how everything works without me explaining it. And if you can, hit the tweet link and tell your friends to come hang out too. We're live right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. I'm reviewing your music, giving feedback. I'll be live here on Twitch for the next 2 hours listening to music. So if you are here, make sure you hit the link in my bio to submit your music for free. And if you want to come hang out in the chat, come take part, let us know what you think of these songs. And make sure you come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. And for everybody who's already in the chat on Twitch, what's going on? Happy Monday. What did you guys do this weekend? If you have a tip donation you'd rather do versus gift subs, if you would rather do it that way, I do. And you can donate to the PayPal as well. Yes, Lukewarm, I did get your sub. If you end up doing the PayPal, please let me know, and I will bump you up into the priority queue as well. But you just have to let me know because I might not see the notifications. Honestly, the sub thing was just kind of like my way of keeping track of it more than anything else. But yeah, if anybody wants to do PayPal, you can absolutely do PayPal. And that's that. All right, let's turn the camera on. What's up? I'm Dabble. Welcome back to the chat. Brave the Storm. I appreciate that. That's love, actually. Venus Baby, what's going on? Welcome back. I am listening to recommendations, but if you want to submit your music, hit the link in my bio. There is a Google form for you to submit, and it's like 6 things that you have to fill out. It's mad quick, but it takes it all to a spreadsheet that's next to me, and that is where I pull all the songs from during stream. So if you are with us on TikTok right now, I would highly recommend you come over to Twitch. All the fun stuff's happening in the chat on Twitch, but you know, we're gonna leave the TikTok open too for the new folks if they want to find their way in here. We'd love to have them. All right, Tyreek, we're gonna get you bumped up as well. We've got a little priority queue building right now. Again, if you want to get bumped up into the priority queue, there's a guarantee that you'll play it on stream today. Just let me know your artist name. You can send stuff in to the PayPal if you'd rather do it that way. Brave the Storm, I'm gonna get you bumped up as well. A little priority queue. We're gonna do 5 priority submissions in a row, and then we'll do a random pick from the entire submission form too. So there's always ways to get bumped up for free. I can't rip. That's fine. The Google Doc, if you want to submit, here's a link in the chat for you. Just make sure you submit there. I'll explain how everything works so you are aware of like what the process is on this stream and what we do here as well, who I am and why I do this. But if you are with us on TikTok, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/KayvanMD. You'll still see this, but you know, all the fun stuff's happening over there. So my name is Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro. If you don't know what Genius Distro is, it is a part of Genius. I've been at Genius for about 7-8 years now, working on everything from verified, deconstructed, open mic, branded content, live events, all that fun, good shit. But for the last 2 years, I've been working on signing artists to Genius, putting out projects, pushing them, and I am kind of a one-person team, so I've been doing a lot of different things like DSP pitching, digital, PR, playlisting, like all that shit, signing artists, figuring out rollouts. Like I do a lot of playlisting on my own. I manage artists. I produce music. So this stream is really about listening to and giving feedback to what you guys are making, and doing it in a way that is kind and respectful of how much work and time you're putting into making this art in the first place and putting yourself out there, but figuring out and focusing on how things can improve if they need to, and if not, just supporting independent and emerging artists and figuring out more ways we can push you. So these are some of our clients. I've signed some of these artists from the stream, which is really cool. Specifically, Serena, Leia, Leo, Bray, and My Name Isn't J-Mac all came from here. So that's that. If you don't, make sure you go follow us on Instagram as too. We have a new page called the Kayvan's House page, which Bula just tagged for us in the chat. And here we're doing all kinds of cool things like repurposing artist content like this. If you're making videos, social content, we're trying to push your music. We don't charge for this. This is just shit that we find that we like. Boom. We also have our community playlist, which submissions are going to open back up for tonight. Bula, let's do that. We just updated this, but this is all people chosen from the Discord, and you have to submit in the Discord. We have songs that we find on Twitch that I'll be posting tomorrow. I'll make another one based off of the last week of songs we found on Twitch, and we'll post that as well. And then last but not least, well, I guess not last, we have our At Home With series, which is an interview series that we drop every 2 Wednesdays. We'll drop another one this Wednesday. And then we have our New Music Friday playlist, New Music Tuesdays as well, which has this lovely graphic that we post every week, which is mostly made up of people from the community, but always has a couple community members in there too. So make sure you go follow if you haven't. We're just trying to figure out ways that we can support independent emerging artists. And if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should do that too. Lots of cool stuff happening in there, and we will continue to build out more opportunities for you guys. We're getting there, man. T-Jack. It's bit by bit, brick by brick. But that's why I'm always telling people too, like, if you build your own platform, it's fine if it's not polished at the beginning. It's fine if it's not perfect at the beginning. Just build that shit, and it will continue to grow over time. It'll just get better the more you work on it, right? So, what is this stream, and what do we do? Like I said, this is a music feedback stream, so you can send in... Yeah, I realized it was a bit loud. What do we do here? This is a music feedback stream, so if you send your music in, if you have content that you want us to look at, if you have music videos that are coming out, whatever it is, released, unreleased, all genres, just send it into the Google form. We'll look at it. We'll give you feedback as a community. If you're here in the chat and you're listening to, let us know what you think of the songs. We want to know what you think of the songs. If you want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today, the only thing or the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub, which you can also, I mean, you can PayPal if you want. Brave the Storm did it that way, so it's up to you guys if you want to. It's not a must. There's also free bumps that we do throughout the stream, so every 5 songs, I'll bump someone for free from the submission form. And then the last 30 minutes of the stream will also be dedicated to free bumps from the chat as well. So if you are in here and you're taking part, there's always an opportunity to get bumped up for free, but just literally hang out. If you want to guarantee, if you don't have time and you just want to guarantee that gets played today, best thing you can do is subscribe, gift a sub, or donate through PayPal. It's up to you. There is a paid skip line for those who want that, but also free bumps for those who want the free bumps, right? So that's it. The only rule here is to be respectful to each other. If you are not being respectful, at some point I will, you know, just call you out and be rude. And no one wants to get bullied on stream. I don't want to, but I'll bully you out of it. Don't be rude. I'll bully you out. It's just what's gonna happen. All right. Do you have to sub every video? I mean, you don't have to, but that is the mechanic that's in place. So if you gift a sub to somebody else, you'll get bumped up. That's how that works. But like I said, totally your choice. We're not here to just force you into paying for stuff. That's it, right? So without further ado, let's get into the music so you can see what it's like. I'm going to put some of these names in a spinny wheel as well, and we'll do some random bumps. When we get there, Dabble, I'll get you bumped up into that second group of priority skip bumps. But right now, we're starting with That So Lukewarm, an artist and producer who I do really, really rate highly. Every time we've listened to something, it's been very high quality. So this one's called The Girl I Never Met, and it's on Untitled. Shout out to Untitled. Let us know what you think in the chat, all right? We love a spinny wheel, Gustavo. This one's gonna be great. I already know it. Just a really, really beautiful, like, musical kind of world we're in right now with this one. Pimped Baby, let me know your artist name in the chat. I'm waiting for this beat to drop in because I have a feeling it's gonna be real fucking groovy. It's definitely like Lukewarm has done a really good job of Graham, I live in New York. Love this. Pimped Baby, let me know the artist name, please. Like minutes when I'm posted with friends. Minutes feel like hours when I'm all in my head. Oh, dropped your album recently. Damn it. Put it in the release calendar. What are we doing here, man? We got a release calendar so you can keep me updated with your releases. Follow That So Lukewarm on Instagram. It's literally it's a universe. Aesthetically, everything is so cohesive and it's beautiful. Definitely a little Smino vibe for sure. It's got that Soulection kind of like bounce to it generally. Absolutely, Graham. Release calendar is here in the chat. Love all the layers on these as well. The first post on my account for this song after this one. No, this can't be it, right? Is it this one? I love this content, bro. Really, really great content. Sonically, it's polished as fuck. I agree. That's always been the thing with Lukewarm for me. Just like so high quality. Especially the mix and just the production around everything. Like it's always been really, really high quality. But then also just this aesthetic of like content and stuff. Like, look, like this is why I say this all the time. It's not like this is the best animation I've ever seen in my life, but aesthetically it fits the vibe of the music and the artist, and it gets the point across and tells the story, and that's what we need. You know what I mean? Like, if you can make content like this, make content like this. This is great. Like, all of this is really, really great content, bro. Like, I love what this whole thing is. Even these, like, these are cool as fuck, bro. Yeah, Pimped Baby, what is your artist name, bro? Let me know. I need you to just tell me in the chat. I don't know if you're listening or not, but that's So Lukewarm on Instagram for that one. Make sure you go follow. We've got Taraj up next, who just made it as one of our cover artists for the new community playlist update. So I love the drawing of the door. The drawing of the door was really nice. Hunted will get you bumped up. Very dope song. I'd love to work with a record Lukewarm. Hit him on LinkedIn. Hit him in the Discord. Make sure you connect with people. That is like a big thing for me here in this community. I am going to like consistently encourage you guys to collaborate with each other, because that's like one of my favorite things I get to hear. Anyway, Taraj, up next. This is one of our cover artists for the community playlist this month. I'm a fan. Like, I've already been enjoying the music, so let us know what you think in the chat. We got a music video, our first one of the night. This is No Rush. Let us know what you think. What's going on, Justin? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Yes. Making unique content without repeating the same thing. It's such a challenge, but if you can do it, you're at an advantage. Great melodies, bro. Honestly, like, I thought this about the song that we put in the community playlist. The songwriting is on point. I really enjoyed the songs that you put in. Layers are great. Getting a thumbs up from me. Bro, we gotta get you in the content repurpose schedule. Bring you back the way you arch your back. Oh yeah, it's nothing. Grips and taps before you show me that ain't no discussion. Super catchy melodies from you, bro. Like, literally every time. I agree with Lukewarm. I'm singing it. We got through the first chorus and I already know the melody, you know? I think that's a win. Squeeze, you know this feeling, don't you run me. Super commercial R&B in like the best way, without being corny, without feeling overdone. It's great. It's really well written, really well produced. You know you gone, swerve, baby. I've been hurting lately. You need it good, and I can't return daily. Tongue's crazy, so no, you're not the first to come craving tea. You get a sip. Let us know what you think in the chat, but it seems like everybody's rocking with this one. I gotta go find this on streaming too. Gustavo says that's streaming. That's a gassing on the highway with Shorty Wop vibes, broski. Yes, this is out on streaming. I'll pull it up. I'll add it to the songs you found on Twitch playlist too. I got you, bro. I appreciate you putting it in the description like that. That's smart. That's working smart. Charge, are you in New York or are you in LA, bro? Are you LA based? It's No Rush Taraj from the new EP 27, which is out now. Definitely go check it out. I mean, Taraj, like I said, really, really strong songwriting, great melodies, great voice. It's been a lot of stuff that I've really enjoyed from Taraj so far. Swifty Flows was good. Oh, hey, fresh off the cord. That's what I'm saying, bro. Fresh off the cord. I almost go in and welcome in for the first time. Right now, I have 3 songs. Breathe, Tell Me, No Rush. Tell Me is definitely one of my favorites, man. This is the one that's in the community playlist, and it made the top 5 songs for me. I just could not get enough of it. And listening through the submissions this month, which keep your eyes open, because I'm going to reopen the submissions for the community playlist very shortly. After we get off stream, I'll probably reopen it. Such a good melody. Something so pleasing about it. Just so nice to listen to. I'm a fan. Anyway, go follow Taraj too, at Taraj Music. I think I might have pulled them up, but I'm not sure if I did or not. At Taraj.mahal on Instagram. Definitely worth a follow. Very, very good. Very good artist. I'm excited, bro. Unreal hook ability. I agree. Like, the hooks for me are definitely... They're hitting, bro. They're hitting. All right, next up, we got Spittin', another artist that I do thoroughly enjoy. Very authentic artist. This one's called Celestial Body. No video this time, but I think you'll enjoy the raps. I think you'll enjoy the vocal tone and everything too. So let us know what you think in the chat. Sauce, I can't wait for that either. If anybody's in LA too, please let me know. Like, please make yourself known if you're an LA-based person, because Ashoka's out there right now. I do want to connect him with as many of you as possible, because I do just think you're all amazing. Justin, I know you are. Shokes is back out there for like extended time again. If you have time, you guys should definitely link up. I'd love for him to play you some of the new music too. Master on this one is a little quiet. Only a 15-hour drive. That's pretty far, bro. I don't know if anybody else has got the quietness thing. He's outside like that, so that's not really too surprising. He's an outside guy, not like me. I'm an inside cat. Thought it was Young Gravy for a second. He's definitely got that kind of vocal tone. I like his music more than I like Young Gravy's music. Only because it actually feels a little bit more authentic to who he is, and I sometimes I feel like Spittin' or Young Gravy's not so much. At Spittin' _ on Instagram. It's giving me MF Doom vibes, more chill. It's definitely super chill, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. What's up, Swifty Flows? Same shit still ignored. Bad habits in my back pocket for my boredom. Sometimes I treat them as a cure. Drove to a different state just to be safe. I just sub. Can I get bumped? As soon as I get a notification, bro, I got you. I just wait on those notifications to come through. Unless you automatically resubscribe, and then let me know too. Ooh, definitely want to hear some new EJ Warland. Third Eye says this beat smooth too. Seems higher effort than Young Gravy. That's how I feel. Like, it's just, there's more thought that goes into the writing, I think. Young Gravy for me is just like, it kind of toes the line of being like pretty corny and like disingenuous and maybe a little culturally appropriating versus maybe being more authentic to who he actually is. I had like a whole thing where of not really fucking with him because of the way that he uses people of color in his music videos, especially women of color. And so I just really personally I just couldn't get around it because it felt like very like, oh, these people are props to you kind of vibes in his music videos early on. And so since then I've really not been able to like I just can't really fuck with his music, bro. Like, it just, the way that he presents people of color in his music videos to me feels problematic, and maybe that's just me, but like, as a person of color, bro, like, if you're coming into this shit like as a white person, like, you have to be respectful of it, bro. Like, you have to understand the kind of a guest in this shit, and like, you have to fucking respect people and show that you can respect people, and I just don't feel like Young Gravy does that, bro. Swifty Flows, it hasn't yet, but let me know the artist name. There's an honor system here. We're talking about Young Gravy, bro. I personally can't get into Young Gravy because of the way that I see him position people of color in his music videos, and it's just always felt super kind of like off-putting to me. And not everybody agrees with that, you know what I mean? Like, I just think you have to be a little bit more careful and respectful of, especially, you know, like, bro, like, there's a lot about like using women of color as props in music, and it's just like, yo, like, come on. I haven't seen him do it to anybody else. That's the only reason. Like, for me, it was just like, I kept seeing it, I was like, this is kind of not good. Tyreek, I love this bounce. Let us know what you think in the chat. Back in the music. This is Crash Out by Tyreek. Swifty, it did. What's your artist name? Heavy. Got it. Great bounce. Jersey kick pattern is really nice. I love the Jersey kick pattern. I would say process the vocals a little bit more. We need just a little bit more effect work on it to match the energy of the production, I think. Definitely cool floating feel. Like the hook a lot. I would bring the vocal layers up a little bit in the chorus, personally. I think we want to feel them a little bit more. Vocals could shine through more of the proper mix, I agree. Hook is enchanting. I just would throw the auto-tune thing on the whole vocal. If you're gonna have it on the melodic, the background vocals, you should just have it on the lead too. I think it'll help it match up. It's just the lead vocal feels a little bit too raw in comparison to like the background vocals, if that makes sense. To me, it's gotta line up a little bit more. Maybe Justin says I give you an EJ Warren 2-piece. Oof. Oof. It's pretty solid, man, honestly. I like this. Tyreek Online, if you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow and support. Instrumental change-up would help around the latter half. Something, some sort of variation. What's good? What's up, produced by Chew? Are you my mom? That's my mom's name. Is my mom a producer now? Everything's in there for sure, just a better mix on the vocals. Yeah, a little bit, maybe a little bit more variation on the production. I kind of like what you did at the end, like in this very, very last section. Yeah, my mom's name is Chu. Yeah, she's Chinese. It's technically Manchu, but yes, I'm mom. Have you done the dishes? I have not done the dishes, but how'd you know that I need to do those? Have you been talking to my wife? How do you know that? We just talked about this like 30 minutes ago. What the fuck? Justin, thank you so much, man. I did have a really great time for what is it called? Fucking presenting at the Origin Awards. I had a good time. It was really fun, honestly. My first time doing like an award show type situation, but that setup was really nice. Shout out to the Origin team. They did amazing job. Chew, please. It definitely, I'm excited for everybody to see it when it comes out. I hope I nailed my parts. They didn't. They told me I got it in one take.
Just got better.
I'm doubtful that I got it. And what I'm gonna do before you get whooped? Stop. Okay, now I know you're not my mom, because my mom would never, bro. She's too kind for that. Yeah. They said I one taked it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't one take it. We'll see. It comes out next weekend. But then I did another podcast today that comes out on Wednesday, the Sound Centric podcast. Shout out to Adam Dash for having me as well. So that one's going to go up on Wednesday morning. We had a really great talk today. It was like an hour long, maybe a little bit over an hour. We just talked about like, stuff that annoys us about artists sometimes, the music industry, like things that we love about curators in the curation space and stuff like that. You were a voting member. I didn't vote until the very last day, like an asshole, but most of the people I wanted to win won, so I'm not upset. This is Brave the Storm and Medic with I Have Myself. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, I don't even know that my votes counted, but, most of the people I wanted to win won. So whoever else was voting clearly has similar taste to me, and that's fine. And then yesterday, what did I do? I went to an art gallery yesterday to see one of my friend's paintings. I just posted some content about it. My nominations didn't really count. I'm not sure that mine did. Hair on my face. All right, what are we gonna get here with Brave the Storm? Pretty solid visual. I'm waiting for this big drop. I love a big drop, and I do like electronic music too. I tweeted this the other day. I'm enjoying electronic music the most that I think I ever have right now. And I don't even like going to the club, so I'm just enjoying it in my own time, in my private times. Oh, I love the drop. I love the drop. It's actually nice that it's more experimental melodic dubstep and not classic dubstep. So this, I do enjoy it. Put it on in the conference room, man. Get the whole office in there. This is Kayvan's house time. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them at work. It's time for Kayvan's house. It's a meeting. It is a integral meeting in your business day. Makes me want to do MDMA in the warehouse, says Gustavo. Luke wants his dubstep with low wubs and spacey drops is way better than the street shit. I agree, this is way cooler. I could see this syncing, I could see it in a movie, like, I fuck with this. MDMA in a warehouse was the third write-up I got in my last job. Stop that, stop that. Did you really? Is that real? Are you trolling? Palatable dubstep. Because it's in a warehouse. With all the pallets. In a bit of a weird mood today. This is Nice as Dabble. Check the rhyme, says I was joking. He did not get written up for MDMA in the warehouse. That's a good thing. Some DMB. Actually, this is experimental melodic dubstep, not drum and bass. Drum and bass would probably be like a 170 BPM version of this. You'd have like a much higher paced kind of like drum rhythmic pattern. You definitely should though, because I can see this in a commercial, I can see this in a TV show, a trailer, like it's pretty dramatic and cool. I'm gonna pull this up and save it on streaming as well. What's this one called? I Have Myself. This might make it into some other ones. Actually, this is post gloopcore. This needs to be on Peloton. Ooh, talk to your distributor at the Orchard and ask them if they can get you on Peloton, because Peloton actually pays better than like every DSP also. So fun fact for you guys. Brave the Storm Music on Instagram. Go follow. I'm already following. All right, let's do a little random bump from the chat. Again, if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. That is a guarantee that you will get bumped up into our priority queue. Yes, the bike, because they play music. They play music throughout the workouts, right? So if you get played in a workout, it technically counts as streams, and they pay out better than like all the DSPs do. So asking that label now. Yes, hit the Orchard. Go ask them. Don't mind me just testing the murky dark waters music subgenre categories. Are you on the wheel? Yes, you are on the wheel. Let's spin it and see what we get. Y'all think they got mic on Peloton? They might. It depends who he distributes to. Is it gonna be July Forever? What a lucky guy, bro. July Forever has been in my comments being like, yo, I'm gonna make this playlist one day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get bumped up. And look, today's the day. Today's the lucky day you're gonna get bumped up for free, July Forever. I don't know if he's in the chat, but he's the winner of this free bump. This one's called Love As Hell. Let us know what you think in the chat. Man's in my comments all the time, bro. I can't even pretend like he's not. Every time I drop a new playlist update, July Forever is in the comments saying, I will make this playlist one day. And I do appreciate the manifestation that he's putting out into the world. So let's see. Maybe this is it. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you are in the chat too, if you're a subscriber, don't forget you have these lovely emotes to play with. You also have a subscribers only channel in the Discord that you can join. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do. What else? Yeah, just let us know what you think in the chat. So I actually do enjoy the verse maybe a little bit more than the hook. July Forever on Instagram. I do already follow him from the Kayvan's house page because I've heard some stuff that I have really liked. I like the ad-libs work. I don't know if this is my favorite one that I've heard from July Forever so far too. Good Morning was pretty solid. I see what he's going from. My biggest notes, my biggest feedback is going to be timing. I think I've said this before. I am a stickler for timing. I like it when people deliver on time, on beat. It's just something that I feel like makes the song hit harder for me. True, thank you for using the free emotes, because those come from a place of passion. That is literally screenshots of me playing video games and making weird faces when I first started streaming. Shout out to you too, Gustavo. The hook is not bad. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about the melody of the hook. But for me, it would be things like timing, one, first and foremost. Two, moments of the writing that I think could be a little bit stronger. And that's just something to think about. I think, I don't know if this artist is doing this, but for a lot of artists who go in and freestyle their songs, I would highly recommend going back and editing lyrics after you freestyled those initial ideas and got them down. I think that is how you make a great song. I do really, really rate the process of going into the studio and freestyling and kind of like feeding off the energy in the room, because I do think that's really important. But at the same time, I can't stress enough that going back to edit those lyrics after you've freestyled those ideas, after you've got those ideas out, I think is what makes a song great. After you get a great idea down or a good idea down, it's polishing those ideas and making them better, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, that's a screenshot from Ghost of Tsushima, and yep, that's all that needs to be said about that emote. July Forever on Instagram. If you're rocking with that one, that is going to be our first free bump of the evening. Next up, we've got Dabble. Again, if you are in the chat, you subscribe or gift a sub, that will get you bumped up into our priority queue. That is a guarantee you'll get played on stream today. Make sure you submit using the Google form linked in my bio, and come hang out with us on Twitch, because that's where all the fun stuff's happening. So if you're with us on TikTok, come hang out. We're live right now. Mixing and processing was clean, though. I will say the mix was solid on that one. All right, beautiful. This is Dabble with Say It. Loving the feeling on this one already. Love the distorted vocals. Guitars feel good. Could maybe use a little bit more presence in the mix on some of the instrumentation, like the guitars and the bass. Maybe more the guitars than the bass. But the kick and everything, right now the drums are loud and nice, but we're losing some of that instrumentation in the mix, and I would love to hear that guitar come up just a little bit more. Just because I feel like you need that melodic element in the mix to really shine through as well with the vocal. But I really like the song. This song I like a lot. Dabble, what are your socials though? Because they're not linked in this Google form, bro. What's good? What's really good? Jay Sanity, you got you bumped up. Thank you for the sub. My guy, Ruben. I'm Dabble on IG. Not huge on socials. Well, then that's going to be my feedback for you right now, and everybody can be mad at me, but this is coming from the mindset of somebody who is pushing the music on the business side of things, and you have to do it. Even if you're not good at it, you got to do a little bit at it, and just is what it is. I'm Dabble on Instagram. You got to do it. It's just a part of it now. I know everybody hates that. Everyone hates that answer. Content. It makes everybody angry, but you do have to push your music. And I talked about this on the podcast today too. You have to push your own music. You have to be the one that is promoting it and making people care about it, because otherwise there's so much other music out there and so many other artists out there who are doing those things and making people care about them through content and through pushing that music. And if you don't do it, there is literally no one else out there who's going to do it more than you or care about it more than you, because this is your shit and your thing. So make sure you push your own music. I know you don't like to hear it. No one wants to hear it. No one wants to do it. But just from like purely a music industry standpoint, you kind of have to. And like, if you are looking for any of the pieces that come with it along the way, like a fucking label or distro or anyone to give a shit and prioritize you, like the more leverage you can have and the more of an audience you can build for yourself, the more likely it is that you will get those things and get the results and get the good results from it. Because that is what people are looking for. Data does matter. As much as I want to be like, hey, great art is the only thing that matters, and it is the first thing that matters to me, and maybe the most important part, it is not the only thing that matters anymore. And if you don't do those other pieces, you are standing in your own way. So I cannot stress enough, even though you might not want to do socials, if you are trying to be a professional artist and do this for a living, you are going to have to take it into account. You are going to have to do a little bit of work, and you are going to have to do it. And it's just a part of it now. Just like doing press, just like doing shows is a part of it. It's very difficult to be an artist and not play shows at all, not do press at all. That's what I'm saying. Get a team if you're not good at it. At least surround yourself with creatives who can help you get content done and can maybe help you come up with ideas for content. But definitely outsourcing things like that if you're not good at it. Definitely start that way. How to get a team? Find people who like your music. Find people who are passionate about what you are and grow with them. They don't have to be experts. Ask. Yeah, literally ask. This is Shapeshifter by Hunted. Let us know what you think in the chat. I like the guitars on this already. Oh, yes. Did you know that I like this music? I don't know if you did or not. Dom Rivers, welcome in, man. You did not yet. If you want to skip the queue and guarantee you get played on stream today, that is the best way to do it. I love this. I think the vocal mix is fantastic. I do wish that there was a little bit more presence in those instrumental elements in the background. They could just be a little bit fuller. They feel slightly just over-compressed at times. Oh, Hunted, you're on TikTok. Yes, this is fire. I like this a lot. Adriana Lee, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Shout out to you. What's up? Yeah, this is cool as fuck. I'm being picky about the mix. I wish it was a little bit fuller, but honestly, I would still listen to this because it goes hard. I think you got a great voice, and the vocal mix is really nice. I do wish that the mix on the guitar was just a little bit more big. That's it. Like, I feel like that's maybe tucked a little bit too much. The drums are very present in the mix. Like, I'm really getting that rhythmic element, but I do wish I was getting more of the guitars. Overall, it's pretty cool, though. I do like this. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is Hunted with Shapeshifter. And I would, I wouldn't mosh this, quite honestly, because it's just not who I am. I don't like to be touched like that in a venue. But if I was one of those people, I could, you know, I could throw my arms around a little bit. Yeah, no. If somebody did that to me at a venue, like, just know that it's gonna escalate quickly. I've never been one of those people. I don't even like standing in the front. I don't like getting pushed around. Be Quiet says this would do great for a crowd of those people, though, for real. Yeah, 100%. I'm picturing checkered vans in the air, bro. People have lost their vans in the crowd. Someone's nose is bleeding. People are jumping. There's a lot of sweat. It's sweaty. It's a sweaty pit. Where are you guys from, also? Zog, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Oh, the scream is everything. No, the scream is actually fantastic. Whoever did the scream, more. You guys are from LA? You guys are fire. More screams. That's my feedback. More screams, louder mix. Like, this could be bigger, it could feel bigger. I think the Used would be a really good reference point for you as far as mixes go. In this one, it does just feel like the percussion is maybe a little overpowering, and I wish I had more guitars, and that's about it. Otherwise, I really thoroughly enjoy this a lot. Double kicks are wonderful. Jax, what's up, bro? Dom says this will perform all the shows. It's 4:14. I don't even care that this is over 4 minutes long. I like it. We got more streams on Fiend. Well, I'm gonna have to listen to Fiend then as well, I think. That was Hunted Band, HVNTED band. They're from Los Angeles. And that shit was hard, bro. I liked that a lot. Please send me more music. All right, Mugen the Human up next. I like this rapper a lot. Conswank, welcome to the chat, my boy. What's going on? How you doing? I actually met somebody. I met Rivian the other day, and he was like, "Yo, Conswank, bro. I love the piece you did with Conswank. That's my guy from back in Vermont. I don't know if you guys are boys or not, but I did meet him at the original Awards, and we were talking about you for a second. This is a Cold Sunday remix produced by Mugen. The artist name is Mugen the Human. Are you still doing everything? Yo, you still doing everything on your phone these days? Oh, that's fire, bro. Love that, man. All right, good. I don't like it when people pretend that they like cool people and they're not actually cool people. So I'm glad to hear you guys are actually cool with each other. All right, this one was all done on the phone, bro.
Yeah. Try to touch my son, I put you on a shirt. Try to touch my bitch and see if that'll work. Stop fucking with that bitch, she ain't know how to twerk.
This is hard already.
Y2K, I still know how to jerk. Same shorty trying to swear me, finna crash out. Said she have regrets, now she trying to throw that ass now. Told her shorty finna spaz out.
Beat sounding good. Vocals actually sound pretty good for recorded on the phone. He mixes on the phone too? You produced this one?
And she see me outside with pretty women. Told her bounce, I can tell her how to get in. Babe jeans, niggas wish.
Nah, this is fire, bro. Everything on the iPhone is stupid. I don't understand. New EP drops on Wednesday. Everything on the phone, bro. He tough on the phone, I agree. We get a lot of stuff that's been made on the phone in here, but I think Mugen does the best job, bro. Actually amazing for phone session. Look, man, this is why when people are like making excuses, I gotta point to artists like this and be like, yo, bro, Mugen is doing everything on his phone, bro. Like, you just gotta work with what you got.
You know it take a special girl to tame and straighten me.
Hard. I love the melodic tune parts. I love the rap parts. I actually love the production. Only thing that you could change in this mix, and I know you did it on the phone, is maybe that snare sound. That's it. Just something quick. Calm down. Third Eye says dope. This shit tough for real, says Conswank. Beats lit says Dom Rivers. Very sick says Sam. Bro, you gotta get on. We gotta get you on a DAW. We gotta get you on fucking Logic and have you cooking up. I can't imagine what things would sound like if you had the full power of a desktop computer behind you. Jax Beats. Let me know the artist name. We'll make sure we pull it up into the priority queue as well. Well, never mind. It's just Jax, I'm assuming. That makes a lot of sense. Again, if you're with us in the chat and you just joined us, right now we are going through priority subscriber submissions. But every 5 priority subscriber submissions, we're doing a free random bump from our submissions. And the last 30 minutes of the stream, which is in about 45 minutes from now, will be dedicated to everybody in the chat. So stick around, hang out with us. There is a chance to get bumped up for free later on the stream. But if you subscribe or gift a sub, that is an immediate bump up. We'll put you in this queue. There's only 3 songs in it right now, so you would get played pretty quickly. It's up to you. That's your choice. All right. Got some shit on my actual project that has some songs I made with Royal Dawes. We'd love to hear it. I can't wait to hear those too, bro. Hemi G, thanks for the follow. Don Reynolds, thanks for the follow. This is Heavy with Nirvana with some more house music. I'm not mad at this house music in the chat either. Resubbed. Now am I GOAT now. You are GOAT. Pimped baby. You are GOAT. You guys are hunted, right? I'll bump that up again. I'm actually excited. I'm excited to hear more. If you want to submit music, here's a link in the chat. If you want to skip the queue, here's the instructions. Love this vocal sample. Love this build. Ready for the drop. Waiting to see what happens. Sam says house might be my favorite genre right now. It's up there for me. Honestly, I could absolutely see this like playing in like a Berlin club. This is one of those big festival stages. Mid-mix. This may be song like 7 or 8. Blends it in from the vocal sample into the drop. Drop blends into the next song. I hear it. I see the vision. I see the vision on this one. No, do not submit to the IG. There's a link in the chat for you right here. It's a Google form. It takes it to this spreadsheet. All right, use that. Let us know what you think in the chat. I love the synth work on this one. The rhythmic elements of the synths are really nice too, like the kind of. I guess that's a gated synth. I know the terms. That's a gated synth. What's wrong with me? Hey, thanks, Chris. Sorry, that's my wife. She's on my TikTok. Just those of her. Sue North will get you bumped up. Who's ready for the drop? This is hard. Second drop is probably my favorite. Coins, what's going on, man? Definitely subbed on my account, but submitted with Stu's email. That's fine. Thank you for hydrating me. I'm never hydrated. It says ASAP Rocky joined my live on TikTok, but I'm pretty sure that's not the real ASAP Rocky. Though if it is, what's up? Come hang out on Twitch. No, this is solid. I do like this. If you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow Harvey. Sorry, not Heavy. Harvey Official, HVY_official. Oh, you're from Vancouver. Hey. Another Vancouver kid, bro. My life is filled with people from Vancouver, British Columbia. Including Isaac, Zale, Vera, and my wife. And her family. I like this, though. When did you live in Switzerland? And what's the deal with Switzerland? Let us know in the chat. I want to know more about your experience with living in Switzerland. All right, next up, we got Jay Sanity. Then we're going to do another free bump from the list of submissions. Bro, I can't speak. 45 minutes in, my brain has stopped. I was trying to sub for like 10 minutes and realized it wasn't working because I got gifted a sub. Do I still get priority line? So if you want to, then you would need to gift one. And if you gift one, then you get bumped up. Okay? This is Jay Sanity with Generational Artist. We got another music video. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things moving and try to get to as many songs as possible. 42 of you in the chat right now. If you are here, let us know where you're watching from because I didn't do that yet. And I'd love to know where you guys are at in the world, right?
I'm a generational artist, the rap phenomenon.
Yes. It's giving Overcast vibes, bro, and I like it. We got Mobile, Alabama in the chat. Oh, shit. Down south, bro. I used to play rugby in Alabama sometimes. We got Minneapolis on TikTok. Come hang out with us on Twitch, bro. We got Tennessee in the chat. I like this video a lot. She said, damn, everyone's so dope. Look, we're here for every part of the journey, man. But that's why I do this, because there's a lot of great art out there. Yes, all of these streams do get posted on my YouTube channel. Here's a link in the chat if you guys want to go subscribe. On YouTube as well, that's free. And there's like 200 plus streams that we've already done in the last 2 years. So a lot of music for you guys to check out. This has got that real classic hip hop feel. My biggest feedback on this one is maybe just a little bit less low mid in his voice. Or it's the sub, but something in that low end is clashing a little bit and muddying his vocal up just a tiny bit. And I feel like it could punch through just a little bit clearer. But he's got a really nice tone to his voice, and his delivery is super on point. Daniel Richmond, friend me, broski. Come hang out with me on Twitch, broski. And then I can get to know you, and then maybe we become friends in real life. That's happened. Nah, flow is crazy, vocal is crazy. I sing too, bro. You can make me sing to you on Twitch if you want. Can I be your friend, Zach? You can. I got an air mattress. We'll make you do that. I was just thinking some color grading as well, but I get it. I'm kind of into this being the way that it is. I'm not mad at the lack of color grading on this because it is kind of a vibe overall. I like the edit a little bit. Underachiever vibes. He's tough. Maybe more of like a hook type moment in this one. It's a lot of bars. So I would maybe say, you Otis says this is fire, so there you go. And it is fire. But I would maybe say if it's going to be this freestyle kind of like vibe, make it shorter. If it's going to be this long, have a hook moment in it. And if there is one in there, then I'm missing it, and we need more division between verse and chorus, just slightly. We could have had some more of these text moments too throughout, because I like what he did with the generational artist and the thing at the end, but maybe it would have been nice to see just a little bit more of that throughout. You open with a hook. Okay, yeah. So what is it, a hook and then like a 64 bar verse? I would love to see the structure of this one, just like from a, like if I was looking at the session file. This is Jay Sanity. I'll pull up the Instagram, and I'm gonna save the song too because I actually did enjoy the song. But yeah, if I was gonna be super picky, bro, that would be it. It's just like, all right, like try and make it more digestible for people who are like light listeners. I'm watching on 160p. What do you mean? That's like basically 16-bit. Are you watching me in 8-bit mode? He's dropping an album next month. That's fire. Yeah, that one was called Love Sanity 2Ys on Instagram. The song is called Generational Artist. I'm going to save that one in the songs we found on Twitch playlist too, and consider it for the songs we found on Twitch. 160p is the video resolution that he's watching in. Wait. Let's find out what it looks like. 160p resolution example. Just so we can all experience what he's experiencing. Where is it? It doesn't even show. So like 1080 to 2160, right? You can see there's a real difference in sharpness. So you can see there's a real difference in sharpness between 1080 and 2160. So if he is truly watching in 160p, like we're talking like this is 120 DPI. I guess that's probably the closest we can go. Does it go that low? I don't think it does. But I can appreciate the bit. I can appreciate the bit and the dedication to the bit. Yellow Mellow Fellow A, what's your artist name? Let us know in the chat. We're gonna do a free bump from this priority or from the not priority queue right now. And I think do I have everybody? 160p doesn't count. He's just listening to audio at that point. I'd screenshot if I could. What do you mean if you could? We shouldn't be clowning you. This is sad. I hope that your internet I hope that your internet gets into a better situation for itself. Oh man, you guys are funny. I'm funny today. What do we got? TI-83 calculator type res. Yo, you gotta save for upgrades, bro. I feel that. I'm right there with you. We got Lido getting bumped up for free. Not the calculator. Yeah, the fucking calculator, bro. Lido. Boom. A free bump. Let's see what we got here. We might not listen to this one all the way through. We'll see. For the free bump, sometimes we do it in more of a rapid fire mode.
Hi, we're visible.
Gotta do what you gotta do. That's exactly right. Look. I have watched and played things at the lowest resolution possible, just out of necessity.
I ain't really had no bitch
Oh, Lido.
Change my mind.
Who's Lido,
I
bro?
already took my time. I'm really trying to boss up. Think about it all the time.
This is one of those times where the delivery is offbeat and I like it. It's rare. But this one sounds and feels good. And also I can appreciate this banner as well, now that I'm on my One Piece journey. Let us know what you think, but this got a nice bounce to it. One Lido _ on Instagram. I like this a lot. I love the beat. Little xylophones are nice. There's a present next to my name. It means that you have gifted a sub. Yes. Did you gift one? I'm on mine too. I'm on a Water 7 arc. I'm at Skypea right now. It has taken me a minute too. I'm going through it bit by bit, but I'm at Skypea. Congrats on it's because my name's Kayvan, so you know, a little Middle Eastern in me. So I feel like it's like Hamid almost. Hamid. I don't know. Maybe I assumed that, but this one's great. I really like this a lot. One Lido, or sorry, the one is the L. So Lido with a 1 _ on Instagram. I just got into Skypea for real. Yeah, bro. One Piece is a fucking journey, bro. You gotta take it bit by bit. I recently just finished the not the most recent Demon Slayer arc, but the one that is in the Swordsmith Village, and that was fucking awesome. And then I watched the live action version of Yu Yu Hakusho and really enjoyed that too. I've never actually watched the anime, but I did really enjoy the live action. Demon Slayer is unbelievable. It's easily my favorite anime. Definitely in recent years, but maybe ever. Like, it's definitely up there on the list of top animes for me, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add another free bump there. But yeah, I've been watching Lost with my wife. We've kind of dived back into Lost, so we've been, you know, on just hooked on Lost again. Is the live action Gundam out on Netflix yet? No, it's not. The live action Avatar just came out and I haven't watched it yet. Death Note #1. I love Death Note. Death Note was actually was how I got into anime and into manga. I literally read Death Note first, and then after I read Death Note, I was like, fuck it, I'll watch the anime, and then after that I got fully sucked in, and that was the beginning of my journey. So I always tell people Death Note is up there in my favorites. And I always suggest it for people if they haven't watched anime to have that be one of the first ones they watch, because I think it's a really easy way to get sucked into it, and into just the whole idea of anime and manga in general, and the storyline's sick. All right, this is Jax Beats with TNT and Jax Need 80. I kind of love this already. And if I'm watching anime, she's demon, I'm a slayer. I'm like the payer, I'm the mayor. If you in my city, you gotta hit me when you touch. When you slush, I'm on the wake up, it's on the run, on the run. It's like God said, I'm on the run. I'm on the radar, you on the radars until the we'll grab the AR, I up the pole and let it cook, cause I'm on the listen. I really love this beat, bro. It's one of those like great, perfect storytelling beats, or you could end up getting like a Brent Faiyaz type vibe on this and it would also slap. Live action Death Note was buns. I thought it depends which one you're talking about, because the Japanese ones are fine, but the one with Nat fucking whatever his face is was doo-doo. Was absolutely, the American live action version of Death Note was absolute doo-doo, but the Japanese ones weren't too bad. It's just hard, bro. Like I can't help myself when a beat is good. It's just gonna get me. You know what I mean? It's undeniable. This beat is great, and I really like this one a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any feedback. It's a great flip. I love the way you flip the vocal sample too. Japanese was decent. I can't clown him for it, but the Netflix one can get erased. Yeah, the net was. I'm just gonna say this about whatever that guy's name is. Nat Turner. Is that his name? Nat Turner, Nat Taylor, Nat Adams. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but I really do not rate that actor at all. And I have to be honest with you, every single movie that I watch him in, I'm like, bro, this dude is ass. I hate that he's in this film. He's in Hereditary too, and honestly, that's maybe the only one where he really got me, because that movie was insane. And I think that the other people sold it really well. But if I'm being really, really honest, he's probably the worst part about that movie too. I can be a savage sometimes. Nat something, bro. Nat Wolf. His last name is Wolf. This guy. Fuck this guy. Money on my mind, it's a curse. This is Zog. This one's called Burlington. Is this about Burlington, Vermont, or Burlington Coat Factory? Or Burlington, North Carolina. Nat Turner. Nat Turner is great. Nat Turner is chill. I'm dead, bro. I can't remember his name. Nat Turner is cool. Nat Turner is cool. We rate Nat Turner. We don't rate Nat Wolf. Nat King Cole, also fire. This is hard, Zog. I swear your shit just is so high quality, bro, every time you send it in. That is def not Nat Turner. I'm dead. Is Alex Wolf his brother? Shut the fuck up, bro. Oh my god. Does he have a twin? Holy shit, bro. There's two of them? I thought they were the same person this whole time. Bro, they look exactly alike. Oh, I can't even breathe, bro. Holy shit. There's 2 of them. Okay, well, Alex Wolff I actually do like then. Alex Wolff I do rate as an actor. Nat Wolff, not so much. His music's not bad, though. Yeah. I didn't know he had... They're cousins? Who fucking knew, bro? They look like brothers. What is the story about Burlington, bro? How about Cat Dog, but it's Jamie Foxx and Jeff Foxworthy? What kind of jokes would Jamie Foxworthy tell? Nothing good, I don't think. Thomas says just followed you on Instagram, mistakenly added to it, but that's fine. Don't even worry about it. That's awkward. That's not that awkward. He makes music. He does make music. They make a music. They make a music together. They make him. Guys, it's been. I'm tired. Like I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I am tired, and so the more tired I get, the more incoherent I get. This is Hunted with Fiend, a music. Bro, Hunted, you guys are crazy. This is also a sick video. Yeah, I'm in on this. Hammy G says this shit slaps. It does slap. I'm in, bro. You guys are fire. Singer, are you also the screamer as well? It's good for you if you are. What if Jeff Bridges and Christopher Bridges were connected by the tail and they both acted in Fast and the Furious and they were connected and it was Ludacris and Jeff Bridges in the car together in space? Same thing, right? That would be crazy. Oscar-worthy performance right there. That'll be ludicrous. Check the rhyme says this is hard. I like this a lot too. It's really all well written, well produced. I'm super into the singer also screams. Sick. Not an easy thing to do. So props to you for singing and screaming and doing both well. Desert rock video is interesting in a good way. I agree. Good harmonies too, honestly. Good BGVs. I don't know who you guys remind me of. Like, I think there's maybe a band I have in my head that you kind of remind me of, but I really just am not sure who. Like, not really I wouldn't say the Used. That probably wouldn't be my first comparison. Almost Bullet in some ways. I like Bullet for My Valentine. Sorry if you don't, but there's definitely a little Bullet for My Valentine in here. And I love Bullet, so I'm not mad, even in kind of the slightest. Bring Me the Horizon. I could hit Bring Me the Horizon a little bit for sure. Though I think I like your voice. I like your voice and I like your screaming voice more than I like Ollie Sykes's, for sure. On route to LA, so much shit you can do. Yeah, it's good and bad. I think you've kind of got to weigh the pros and cons of doing it. Bro, the singer's voice reminds me of someone so specific, though, and I just can't remember who. Almost the guy from All American Rejects, a little bit, but not quite. Like, a little harder than his voice. His voice is a bit soft. Love that double time moment there at the end, too. That's really nice. Great job. I'm gonna save that one as well. Put that one in the playlist. I think that probably, of the two that we listened to, is probably my favorite of the two. It felt a little fuller, too, in the mix, which I think was kind of my note before. Hunted Band, HVNTED Band on Instagram and on TikTok as well, because they are over here on TikTok on the chat. But yeah, really cool, man. Really cool. We got Con Swank up next, who you guys should know from the At Home With content, an interview we did not too long ago, but Conswank, an amazing rapper producer from Vermont. Burlington, Vermont? Is that, no, that's not right. Burlington, Vermont? Is that right? From Vermont. You can tell me the city. I don't know cities like that. I've never been. But great rapper, big fan. Also in the group 99 Neighbors, who is super fire too. So this is some of his solo stuff. Loving Takes Time, Mix 4. Let us know what you think. Yeah, Burlington, Vermont. Wait, Zog, were you also from that Burlington, the one in Vermont? I love this kind of vibe from you, bro, like generally. Hunted. Hunted is tough, yes. Super Mac on this intro, but like late Mac, like towards the end of his career, which is probably my favorite era of Mac Miller, to be honest. I would cut these vocals up. I know this is a rough mix, but I would love to hear more presence from these vocals and stacks in this part of it, because I feel like it's just so lush. Swimming was cold as fuck. Yeah, actually, I love the direction of this, man. This feels slightly different than what we've heard from you before. But I love the development. I mean, if I'm being honest, like at this part, yeah, you can skip as many times as you want. It's just sub or gift another sub. It's up to you. A little too low. The vocals could definitely come up in this mix. But I really love the energy. I love the vibe of this. I will say the development and sound kind of, for me, not mimics, but has the same kind of vibe as like Mac as he started to develop and get older too in the music. And I'm not mad at that at all. You know what I mean? I love hearing rappers kind of step out of just the rap box specifically and start to make stuff that is a little bit more melodic and maybe a little bit like, not more mature, but easier to listen to sometimes. So for me, this really hits. I like this a lot. I would put this on my sad playlist. I would put this on my songs to walk to playlist. Like this would go on so many different vibes depending on what my mood was that day. Like I just feel like this is one of those songs that I could put in any playlist and it would fit. So I really like this one a lot. If you fuck with this, make sure you go follow Conswank. New single comes out March 15th at Conswank on TikTok and on Instagram as well. Really, really talented artist. And you can check our At Home With out here too. Great interview. Morning blunt music is what he describes his genre as, but you know, he's out here with the Vermont maple syrup, likes to make music at the crib, good visuals. This vinyl of Faces by Mac is his favorite album from his collection. And let's not forget Pancetta, a very special cat. And also a great name for a cat. I don't know that I told you that, but I did think to myself when you were like, Pancetta, I was like, yo, that's actually a pretty fucking good name for a cat, man. That's cute. Pancetta the goat. Exactly. Cool music video with it too. I can't wait. It's really beautiful, says Miyata. I thought it was really great too, so make sure you go follow. We got Sue North up next, and we're going to do another bump from the chat for free, and then we got a couple more free or subscriber submissions from Monroe Jordan, who does also agree that's a great name for a cat, and Yellow Mellow Faye, which is Priyan. So
I'm jumping straight from the ceiling. I do this shit for the feeling. They wanna make me a villain. I got that's like I'm trilling. It's the hope that I'm
Sue North.
The hope that I'm giving. Gonna make you remember. Tell me that
came in real hard with this flow at the beginning. I like this a lot. Oh shit. Yes, Monroe Jordan is in the chat right now. Yeah, let me know when you've submitted your song, Monroe, as well, and we'll make sure we get you bumped up. He's a genius. I'm a fan for sure. Definitely been a Monroe Jordan fan for a minute. He's an OG Kayvan's House Discord and Twitch member, bro.
I'm viewing life through my third eye. All my angles.
This one's really cool from Sue North.
Make you skydive. David blading like Tada. This is magical. Niggas is switching the latitude. Feeling the highest of magnitudes. Feeling the highest of gratitude.
Sue.North on Instagram.
Gotta go right now. Tell you that a nigga gotta go right now. Telling all the people gotta go right now. Yeah, I gotta go right now.
I love that it has that kind of like drum and bass, like rhythmic element to it, but I also love that it ducks out and we get these slow moments and we get thrown back into these really high tempo, up tempo moments too. Miata says it eats. It's definitely got amazing movement. It's cool because the cadence switch ups too, like it's a more high energy kind of rhythmic percussive flow on the slow parts. On these like sped up parts, we get that like more drawn out delivery. It's really well done. Honestly, like to me, this is kind of the perfect balance of having both of those elements and also switching in and out of those elements. Rate this one highly. Love the switch up here as well. It's just really well arranged, really well produced. Here's the form for you in the chat, Monroe. If you're with us on TikTok, we're live on Twitch right now. We'll be live for the next 50 minutes. We're going to do free bumps from the chat in about 15 minutes from now. But we are getting through a bunch of songs, so come hang out with us. If you want to submit music, it's free to do so. All you have to do is hit the link in my bio to submit your music, and it'll bring it into this nice little spreadsheet that you guys can't see on TikTok, but is right in front of me. So if you want to send music in, make sure you hit the link in my bio. That's how you get it. And we are going to jump. That was great. Fly Away by Sue North, su.north on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. That is probably my favorite song that we've heard from you, and I will not forget it. Like, that's one of those ones that will stick with me and be in my head, and I'll be singing it, and it'll come back around, and I'll just be like, all right, I gotta, you recognize me from somewhere. Where the fuck do you recognize me from? I'll be doing shit. All right, free bump from the chat. Let's see what we got. Professor Now, what's up? Who's getting bumped? Looks like Yasmin Bratz is getting bumped up right now. Let's see what Yasmin Bratz is about. Where is it in the queue? Boom. All right, so after we get through this one, we'll have a couple more priority subscriber submissions, and then we'll start bumping people up from the chat for free. At 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, we will bump people up from the chat for free, so make sure you stick around with us. OMG, girl, no, I'm playing. Yasmin Bratz with that energy. Let us know what you think in the chat. I have listened to quite a bit of Yasmin Bratz music so far. I have always had feedback, I think. So let's see what we think of this one. Let us know what you think in the chat, too. Yasmin Bratz is an African-American artist based in LA. And I think the first time we listened, I thought it was really, really good energy on the track. I think my notes, if I remember correctly, were maybe around the vocal mix and recording more than anything. And I probably would say the same thing here. It's a little bit too much reverb, too much delay for my taste. Mix could definitely use a little bit of work, a little bit of tweaking, especially around the vocal and bringing it more up and more present. Getting a lot of that low end in it. A bit of a long intro. I'm not a huge fan of long intros. You guys will hear me say this a lot. Generally, try and get into the meat of a song as quickly as you can. Like, try not to like beat around the bush too much. I think where we're at right now, just for a 4-minute long song, trying to hear those elements come in maybe a little bit earlier than they do. And then also, this is like, I'm a stickler for this, but it does feel like this bass line is slightly off key. So just, make sure you tune your bass, make sure you tune your sub, make sure you stay in, if you be aware of the key signature that you're in, especially if you're producing. I have to talk to many people about this, but it's just, for me, it's one of those things that catches my ear immediately if a sub or a bass line is not in key. And it's really hard for me to focus on anything else. Okay, so though I do like the overall vibe of this one, I do think the production's pretty solid. I like that it has kind of a dance hall influence. The Braddest on Instagram, if you were liking that one, make sure you go follow. But I do think that the things that could improve is filling out the space of the song a little bit more, building more vocals, kind of working on that mix, a little bit less reverb. You want that vocal to really stand out in the mix, and I felt like with that one, it was just getting a little bit too buried. So those would be my major notes. Foliage Man, what's going on? We have Priyan up next. We've got Jax after that, and then Monroe Jordan as well. And then we'll get into some free bumps from the chat, hopefully. It looks like we're going to have the full 30 minutes today. So stick around. Make sure you've submitted in the Google form if you haven't. And make sure you're paying attention for when I say it's time for free bumps, all right? All right, let us know what you think in the chat. This is Priyan. Always showing on your face, sun's on your mind. I can feel it. The way you're talking about the future, it's never like how you used to. So I like the song, but my note about the sub here would probably be a similar thing. I don't know that the sub choice in this production necessarily fits the actual song, and I think that might be one of the things that's throwing you off about it, because it's definitely one of the things throwing me off about it. Like, I would definitely go for a more melodic subline than what you have currently. It's a bit too boomy and not, I would maybe lean into the pop influence behind this. and think about like top 40. What is a bass line? What does a good bass line sound like? You know what I mean? So I think that's the thing here that you should change about it. But I actually think the songwriting, the vocals are really solid. I think the writing is actually really good and the melodies are good. I think it's the production that needs a little bit more work. Feels nostalgic, early 2000s pop. I could definitely hear that. Eagles 5 ABD baby, what's going on? For me, every other element of this but the sub is dead on. But if you can switch that sub up, switch that bass line up, I think it'll be solid. That's it. That's for me. That's the only note. Yeah, like you could do a more melodic sub bass line, and I think it would kind of fit better. Honestly, like even like if you think about "Stay" by Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber, right? Like I feel like it's a good reference point for you for something like this. Foliage Man, thank you for submitting. Just dropped it today, sent through a few times. Hopefully we do. We're doing free bumps soon, so stick around if you want to get bumped up from the chat for free. There's always a chance to get bumped up for free in that last 30 minutes. We'll be going in a little bit quicker of a cadence of listening. We'll probably do about a minute to a minute and a half of everyone's songs, but we're going to try and get through as many people as possible. Priyan on Instagram, or I'm sorry, on TikTok, if you were rocking with that one, make sure you go follow. I do like the song. I would encourage you to finish the song, and especially take another look at that bass line, because that's really the only thing that I hear in that one that stands out to me that could maybe help improve how you feel about it and also improve the overall feeling of it by the end of it. But I liked it overall. Definitely a vibe. All right, this is Monroe Jordan with Time Machine. Let us know what you think in the chat. Monroe makes incredible all R&B music. And if you're not already a fan, you should 100,000% be following and listening to his music, because it is chef's kiss R&B. Oh, you making pickled carrots? That's kind of hard, bro. Monroe definitely reminds me of like... Fuck, what's his name, bro? Why did I just blank on his name? I was just talking about him yesterday. Montel Fish. Like, it's got a little like Montel Fish vibe to it. So if you like that old R&B, if you like Frank Ocean, like you like stuff that's like guitar and really sweet vocal tone, then you have to go listen to Monroe's other music too, because just a really, really great artist. Vocals are nice. I do think they could come up in the mix just a tiny bit because that bass is so loud. But I would maybe love to hear more harmonies as well on some of these like hook moments, because I know you can layer those vocals and make them sound and feel really good. So if anything, that'd be it. Yeah, when does this come out? Oh, love this part. Love this part right here. This is a really, really nice moment of the song. I love the writing, though. I'm big into time travel. Weird thing to say, but it is definitely something that I really... I'm interested in. Oh, wait, this isn't the version that comes out in April. I want to be somewhere else too. Do you produce your own music? Yeah, do you produce your own music, bro? I think you do produce some of it, right? I feel like we talked about this before. At Monroe Jordan, the second A is an X. It's the same as his username on Twitch. Make sure you go follow. We got another one from Jax up next. This is another beat. We have about 10 minutes, so we might get a couple free extra bumps in from the spinny wheel. We'll see what happens after this one from Jax, but this is Jax Experience 3-6 Mafia sample in F minor, which is arguably maybe my favorite key signature. A weird thing to say, but if we're talking music theory, I do love F minor. Hey, 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 hey. Should I see if I can find some lyrics on my fucking thing? Yeah, hey. See if I can find some lyrics and put something that I wrote years ago over this. Let's see. Can I find something? I don't think I can. Yeah. This is a great beat as well, bro. I fuck with your production. Your production's hard. How long you been producing for? Almost 4 years. It's all really tastefully done. I think that's the thing for me, you know, with producers. It's like, I love all of these elements, but sometimes people overdo each of these individual elements, and I just feel like everything you've done on this is so tasteful. It's so well balanced. There's so much space for the vocal, and I think that's such a key thing for producers to think about when making beats is to make sure you're leaving space for the vocal, because if you're not, how is anybody supposed to write anything on top of it? You know what I mean? So for me, this is great production work. If I could find lyrics that I'd written, I would rap over it just for fun, but hey. I mean, I have this one. Hey, feel like I'm breaking, feel like I'm broken. 30 years old, time is stolen. Sit at the desk, keys my fingers, seconds to minutes to days to years. Dying before I achieve my dreams. That shit like one of my biggest fears. I wanna glow up, don't wanna grow up. Feel the same way as I did last year. Life is a trip, beauty and pain, smiles and tears. Family feuds lasted for years. I ain't get it when I was a kid. I used to laugh till I heard of the ribs. Now I'm just trying to live. Up on the bridge, I made some choices. It is what it is. No regrets on my deathbed. Never fail when I'm tested. Say it all on my chest, yeah. Living right in my blessings. Live in spite of my stresses and up all of my messes. Even though I'm a mess. Even though I'm a mess. I break down like a hoopty. Not a stable investment. I could ghost like Whoopi. Don't think that's my best bet. Keep my eyes on the next step. Keep my eyes on the next step. Keep my eyes on the next step. Gotta keep telling myself I got it. Times that mantra's fully forgotten. I swear my inner monologue's right. I get exhausted, down trying to feel unwelcome when I'm around them. Always been lonely in my body. Always felt trapped by my words. So much regret around my sorries. I never made them, held them inside, but I replay them all of the time. That's it. I got nothing left on that one. I never finished right now. There you go, bro. Boom. There you go. Sometimes we got bars, bro. We got bars sometimes. If you send me beats, I will just rap on them for fun. That's what I'm saying, though. So much space. Like, you could literally put any pre-written verse on that shit. It would sound good. I don't have any doubts in it. Just really, really well produced. Great beat. And that is how you know the production is good. At Jax Beats on Instagram. I gotta make sure I follow you, too, because I might rip some of these shits from YouTube, bro. I might rip some of these shits from YouTube and just rap on them for fun. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's do some free bumps. We're going to do a couple more of these free random wheel bumps, and then we'll get into our secondary cue. Oh, shit. My bad, bro. I didn't even see it come in. Sorry. Let me make sure we get you as well, because you did say that earlier on. Let's get student one right now. We're going to do free bumps soon, but let's do this one that I missed. And yeah, if you did automatically resubscribe or anything like that and I didn't get you, please just let me know in the chat, because I will honor it. Just sometimes I miss these things. It's just little old me over here with Bula in the chat too. So just being in the chat, being the wheel. Only if you have submitted in this Google form, then yes. But when we do free bumps from the chat, it's the same thing. You have to have submitted in the Google form and then be in the chat. This is student one. I'm not gonna, it's gonna be hard for me to tell you what his Instagram is, but it's Stu. Been a fan of this artist for a while, honestly. When I first started the Fresh Picks playlist. Oh, Chaos, what's up? Yeah, if you just type in Stu and a bunch of U's, it will pop up. But I've been fucking with this artist for a while, man. I think it was like 2017, probably maybe 2016, the first time I heard him. Put him in a couple playlists, but been keeping up since, and I've always really enjoyed his voice. This was crazy. I watched this the other day, and I was thinking to myself, God damn, this man really shredded on Guitar Hero. So props to Student One for this amazing showing on Guitar Hero. He 100%ed. Is it Through the Fire and Flames? Yeah, like a fucking monster, bro. Absolute monster. You know how hard this is? You know how fucking hard this is? I couldn't do it. Look at him. He's cracked. Look at him. And a good rapper. Look, what else can you ask for?
Too much in my noggin, just keep it on top. Mine play like a chopper, it stay with a scope.
We love Guitar Hero over here, though I do have the, I have the, do you know what Frets on Fire is? It's just the PC version of Guitar Hero that you can play with your keyboard. Because I play keys, so for me, I'm much better at Frets on Fire. Can't play Guitar Hero to save my life, but Clone Hero, that's what I meant. So Frets on Fire now is Clone Hero. Clone Hero I have on my MacBook or my iMac. And that shit slaps, bro. I absolutely love that. I used to just sit for hours, bro, in my crib just playing Clone Hero when I was a kid. Grew up on Frets on Fire. Yeah, because I didn't have Guitar Hero. My parents wouldn't buy it for me, so I downloaded Frets on Fire and I would play it on my little computer keyboard. And I loved it. Oops. I have no notes on this one. It sounds really good, man. Maybe fill this with something. You know who he should try and get a feature from is Ahmad Anonymous. I don't know if he's done a song with Ahmad yet, but... That boy fingering, stop it. But this would be a really good fit for like an Ahmad Anonymous. I feel like him and Student One will make something crazy together. This song! And I see Shrek already follows him too. Shrek works with Ahmad. I'm just saying. That feels like an easy layup. I don't waste my time, Sorry, I do just be mumbling over beats, so just know that you're never gonna get real lyrics out of me unless I've written them already. And otherwise, you're just gonna get me to the fucking... I don't know what impresses me more, the Guitar Hero beats. Yeah, I'm always gonna mumble on top of shit, so just, you know, bear with me. If you're here, just know what's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. That's it. That's all. All right, let's do a free bump. We'll play like 2 of these real quick, and then we'll do the ones from the chat after this, so stick around, hang out in the chat. And that will be a different... Oh, I don't know if Justin Mandel's still in here. I know he said he was going to put us on in the background while he's at work, but he's finally got a free bump from the spinny wheel, bro. I don't know if you're in here, Justin. Yes! Did you tell them this is the most important meeting of the day? You need to tell your bosses. You got to tell your bosses that, bro. I made it. You did. You made it. WEJ. This is just the way I feel. EJ Warland. Amazing soul? Like a soul R&B artist. So if you're into soul music, then EJ is definitely something that you'll enjoy. If you like Motown, you'll like EJ. If you like funk, you'll probably like EJ. It's definitely in that space. I learned how to play instruments with guitars. I learned how to play drums off of Rock Band, so... Oh! Okay, we gotta play a different one, even though I was fucking with that, bro. Come on now. Okay, this one comes out on the 15th of March. Sorry. EJ Warland on Instagram. Teddy Matthews, welcome, man. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to Kayvan's house. I have a great time doing this, so make sure you come back. We're back on Thursday as well. This is like actual dance to this type music. I would not know what to do with myself if this came on at a function. Just sway back and forth. Like some sort of like 70s, like... This one's called Sing It Back. You know what's actually close to the writing actually feels like Amy Winehouse. Like I could almost hear Amy Winehouse's voice singing this song. But it's got such a nice style, bro. Oh, you're getting the whole song on this one. The whole 3 minutes, 32 seconds. I keep bodying that, that's a fact. If you are in the chat, fuck it. Put your artist names in the chat right now. We'll start bumping people up from the chat while we listen to this one. We got a couple minutes left. This is beautiful. Wait, so is this a cover of a song or is this an original? Oof. Beautiful, man. This is so beautiful. Give me a second to catch up with the chat too if you are here. For the free bumps, we'll kind of go in rapid fire mode, but try and get through as many people as possible. Oh, this is hard, bro. This is so cool. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the chat right now, but I'm in the vibes. I'm in the zone with this one.
Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, well sing it back to me. Bring it back, sing it back, bring it back, sing it back to me.
Yo, this is so catchy. All right, Luke Simo. You got to put your artist name in the chat if you're trying to get bumped up, because otherwise, I have no idea who you are. So you got to let me know what your name is in the chat if you want to get bumped up. And if I already got you, please don't do it again. I'm finna sing the whole fucking thing, bro. Oh, Antone. Do you have a song in the thing for us? I'll bump you right now, but we are about to get into these free bumps. So if you did want that sub bump, let me know ASAP so I can bring you up. But that show is fire. At EJ Warland on Instagram. I mean, the music speaks for itself. I was singing with the whole thing, bro. I couldn't stop. Luke Simo. All right, are you in the Google form, my dude? I don't see you in here. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so if you are in the chat and you have submitted, make sure you do it. The other one's a special treat for you. I'll bring him back down. We'll come back to EJ and see if we can play this other one, all right? But if you are in the chat, this is free bumps. So we'll play this Antone song now. I'll give everybody one more chance to submit that music in the chat for free, or put your artist name in the chat for free. And I'll also let the Discord know. We're doing free bumps now. Come through. Either that or I'll put we the comments in the queue as well. Come on. This is free bumps. This is generosity. This is generosity hour. So we'll play this Antone No song. If you're in the chat and you haven't submitted yet, or you're trying to get in this free bump section, put your artist name in the chat. Only if you haven't done it already. If you've done it already, I got you. Or if you didn't see me get you, then do it again. This is Antone Now with Oh Lord. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is our last priority subscriber submission of the night, of tonight. Such a talented young man. Self-produced this one. My guy's 15 years old. We're doing free bumps right now. I'm bringing it back to original stations. Homie, I did get you. Don't try to tell me that I'm doing it wrong, 'cause if I was, yeah, you guys gotta work. This is Antone Now. You're gonna see some really cool stuff coming from Antone this year. Very excited for some stuff that we're gonna figure out. Antone Now on Instagram. So good, so talented, man. We're feeling good, no man. How you feeling, bro? He's bored up, bro. Reminds me of a Dreamville Puya. He's better than Puya, bro. Such a talented kid. I've been saying this for weeks, really, like almost months at this point, but yeah, been making content. That's it, bro. You keep pushing on that side of things. We're gonna be able to do some really cool stuff and help this year. That's the biggest thing for me, is like, you got video content, I can help push that video content. You're insane, dude. This is making me want to cry. I actually am so impressed by Antone. Like, I really think he's got such a special talent. This is why it's important to be in the Discord. It's facts. I'll put all the socials in the Discord after we get off. Antone Now on Instagram. That one's called Oh Lord. Self-produced. 15 turning 16 at Dreamville Fest this year. So if you are at Dreamville Fest, make sure you go say what's up to Antone. If you see him out there, go wish him a happy birthday. If you see him from the communities out in the streets, say what's up. This is Love For You by Forever. So for the rapid fire bumps, for this free bump section of the stream, we'll probably listen to about a minute of the songs. We'll try and get through as many songs as possible. It's not a guarantee that we'll get to a song. Like I said, subscribing and gifting a sub is the only way to guarantee, but we will try and get through as many of these submissions as possible. It only looks like it's about 13, so I think we probably will get through most of them. But If you have anything you want to submit and you want to get bumped up for free, now is the time. Make sure you submit your music in the chat. If you are here in the chat and you haven't seen yourself get bumped up into the priority queue, please let us know what your artist name is. This is Love For You by Forever out of Philly. I've been enjoying this group. A bit of a different vibe than what I was expecting, but I'm not mad at it. Nomad, I am also thirsty, so thank you. You boys been talking non-stop today. It's been a lot of speaking. You guys got a lot of songs. That's good. Oh, what's funny is this. You've sent me like some UK European sounding shit, and I love that. I don't know if you know this, but this era of R&B, this like early 90s, late 80s like period of R&B is something that I thoroughly enjoy. So this is hitting for me as well. If I had any feedback on this one, vocal could come up in the mix a little bit. It's really good, but I do wish that the vocal like kind of shone through above the production a little bit more. Those kicks are very present. And though I do like the bump on them, the do-do is one of my favorite drum patterns. I do think that the vocals could come up just a little bit more and kind of dominate the mix just a tiny bit more. The high pass makes it a bit thin, produced by... Am I still muted? Any sound? Nope. Check. Is that better? Did that fix it? I fixed it. I think my cable came loose. I think it's just my XLR came loose. I think that's it. I think it's just an XLR problem. I'm sorry. All right, this is Foliage with 5 years later. I just got my passes for Dreamville, so I'm setting up a pop-up studio on my Airbnb. Let's go! North Carolina. Not my favorite place. My parents live there, so I go there pretty frequently, but not my favorite. Anyway, Foliage, 5 years later. Love this artist. A more recent find for us, but has been absolutely killing on socials recently, and we have been really enjoying the style of music, so let us know what you think. If you're into that kind of like 80s, like indie rock sound, you will probably like Foliage. Playing in LA on, is that June? June 1st. I almost said May. That is not the 5th month of the year. June is. You really look like somebody that I used to work with, and it trips me out every time I see you, to be honest. You look super familiar, bro. Antone, what's up? Yeah, June is the 6th month. I know, I almost said May. May is the 5th. June is the 6th. Produced by Chu says, damn, he's smooth. Very. Did I? Been a long day, bro. Been a long day. You guys give me a break. Alright? Phone calls today. I had a podcast today. I had phone calls today. I had to read contracts today. Calm down. My brain is mush. It's 7:41 p.m. and I've been working since 9:30 a.m. So, give me a break. This brain does not work after a certain time of the day. Foliage, 5 years later. That's the official music video. Make sure you go stream. Yeah, I'm gonna run the Spotify. Don't you worry. That's 5 years later. You can follow Foliage at Foliage_man, I believe. Foliage_man on Instagram. Congratulations on your 1 million stream mark as well, hitting that. Beautiful. Next up, we've got Slouch Online. Like I said, we're in rapid fire mode, so if you are in the chat and you try to get bumped up for free, make sure you drop your artist name in the chat if you have not already, and make sure you submit in the Google form. We are bumping people up for free from the chat for the next 20 minutes, and then we're gonna go on a raid, so stick around. I'll take you to another music community where you can submit your music too.
Time to go. I was up with the moon just working, and I always
Oh.
seem to contradict myself.
Wavy.
So many versions all wrapped up in one person. I was swerving. I'm searching for new purpose, cause my old ways unemployed, they just wasn't working for me. But things change.
I like this. I wish there was maybe a little bit more of a delicate, airy mix on the vocal, just to kind of match that like synth sound that's a little bit lighter. What's up, Kid Danny? Welcome in. If you want to submit, here's a link in the chat.
Life is just a telephone. Don't you hear it
Yeah, it's called fan gating. You can probably just Google fan gating and figure out which platform you can do it on now.
I just wanna follow you.
If you want to skip the queue, well, don't do the skip. Don't do the skip. We're doing free bumps, so if you submit in that Google form, just let me know your artist name in the chat, and I'll bump you up for free.
I just wanna play along.
I like this one. I do think the only real note that I have is that I wish the mix on the vocal was just a little area, a little softer, but it's nothing that would detract me from listening to the song. So seeing as this one comes out on Friday, if you are in the chat and you have not used our release calendar, that is something I listen to every single Friday to try and find songs for our playlist. So please put your releases in there. That way you don't have to DM me your links when it drops, right? And you don't have to worry about me forgetting, because there's so much music that comes out. I might not hear it at all. It does have a Toby Lou type beat, 100%. Slouch Online on Instagram, but I did like that one overall. I think it was a nice sound for you. I like the way your voice sounded on it. Dom Rivers up next, artist, producer. We legit run through it every Friday, literally, legitimately. I listen to every single song. Dom Rivers, thank you for putting your socials in the chat. Produced this one fully, came out 2 weeks ago. Slouch, you made the beat too. I love the beat. The production was really one of the shining parts for me on the other one. The Ether, what's your artist name? Let me know. Never mind, I found it. I really like the synth work on this one versus the second rap verse. Okay, well, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit, okay? This one, right? I was gonna say the vocals on this one are maybe just a little too airy, which is kind of the opposite of what I was just saying, but.
Telling me you wishing everything was still the same. I done played a part too, so really who's to blame? Probably both of us, but you know it all remains.
So the thing I'm gonna say about the vocals on this one is they feel maybe just a little bit too compressed. Like the vocal almost feels squashed, and I wish that there was just a little bit more body to it. Delivery's pretty solid, writing's pretty solid. I think it's just the vocal mix that I'm looking for more from. Maybe a little bit of tuning on these more melodic aspects of the verse. Overall, though, solid verse, a solid feature. I'm not mad about it. I just think, yeah, the mix could improve. That's about it. At Dom Rivers _ on Twitter. Make sure you go follow. I see you've been listening to the new Schoolboy album. Me too. The shit is very good. Okay, if you're sure, man. If I get to it, though, I can always still play it, but it's up to you. Oh, sorry. Dom Rivers Instagram right here. At Dom Rivers _ on Instagram, too. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. Chew. My mom. LAFH Feelings featuring Chew. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Can't believe I'm stuck with these feelings again.
Did harmony, second verse, and the beat. Should I skip to the second verse? A Germ, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. Yeah. Okay, Chew. Production is great, and I think the second verse is probably my favorite thing that I've heard. I think you really absolutely killed it on the delivery of this and the vocal delivery, and melodically I'm into it as well. Chew is the name. I think the first verse could use a little bit of work, honestly, in delivery more than anything. This is great. Okay, I will after I get off. I actually have been meaning to email him back too, sorry. We've just been going through like 4 releases over the last 2 weeks, so I've been like really heads down on those. But I meant to check in with him to see if we're good to go, because I want to get started on sending all your shit over. Sorry, it's been on my to-do list for like 4 days, honestly, but with the original awards and everything, like I kind of just been all over the place with that and the releases. So please tell him that he's absolutely been on my mind, and I will respond to him as quickly as possible. This is Won't Back Down by Mayada. Let us know what you think in the chat. I liked that one too. I really thought Shu did an amazing job on that. Ooh. Meds was good, bro. Yeah, it's been a lot. This year has been, we've hit the ground running.
I've been wandering the wild.
This is super cool. This is really cool.
Many a mile. Yeah, and my soul is tired. Gonna rest for a while.
Yeah, you can. Just let me know if we get to you, then I'll replace the song.
I can swing with a smile.
This is sick.
Singing. Oh,
Mayada.
Oh, I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground. Oh,
Where's this artist from?
Oh,
Where are you from?
Just to turn around, 'cause I've been through the mud.
I see a Senegal flag. Minneapolis? Sick. This is Mayada. So good. This is amazing. Oh, Justin Mandel's got a project for you already. Tap in. Liberia and Ghana, not Senegal. That's my bad. I always struggle with the emoji versions of flags. I swear I know geography. But it's the emoji versions of flags fuck me up. This is perfect. I have no feedback at all.
You're learning ebb and flow like winds and rivers know. So now I'm ready like the water steady on a go.
I'm gonna listen to so much more of your music.
Oh, I won't back down. Gonna stay my ground.
This is a one take. Look, this is like so perfect for sync too. I mean, I could just see this being in like a HBO movie or a show. Like, there's just so many things I could see this on. Mayada, Mayyaddda on Instagram. For sure, Justin.
Oh, no, I won't back down. Gonna stand my ground. No, I won't back down. No.
That's bold. We weren't supposed to listen to the whole thing, so I gotta stop. But I really enjoyed that a lot. Looked up Hunted. It's HVNTED. That's why the U is a V. That was fantastic. You literally just get a round of applause because it was wonderful. LAF, Lost in You, up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let's see what's good with Laugh. Brooklyn-based vibe chaser. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? No, thank you. That was really wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing with us. I really hope to hear more of your music too. Not generally what I'm listening to for the most part, but there's definitely a space for this. I do think the vocal mix could be a little bit stronger. Just tweak it a little bit to fit the vibe of the song a little bit more. It's close though, if I'm being honest. Toby, we've recently enacted a rule that we don't do priority skips in the last 30 minutes, but honestly you didn't know that, so I'm going to do it for you. But future reference, I'm trying to cut off subs now at 7:30 so we can do the free bumps every stream, but I appreciate you regardless. I'm going to make sure we play you, okay? And I got to connect you with Ashoka too. He's out in LA right now, and I wanted to just link you guys to hang out because I think you'd get along, and I've been meaning to do it, so I'll probably put you on a text thread together this week. What up, Greg? What's going on, bro? Okay, biggest feedback on that one, I think for me, is going to be in vocal delivery. I think there could be a little bit of improvement on that. Also in vocal mix, just making it really fit the vibe of the production. Was not mad at the production at all, or the feeling of the song, but just generally would probably do, you know, just make me feel a little bit more like the production of them.
7 up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely like lounge house vibes. I hear that.
I was just saying the same thing.
Okay, for sure, Toby. I will, bro. I will. I'll hit you on the. I've got you. I think I've got your number, right? I'll hit you on the side, bro. We can figure it out. Also, I like this a lot. This is really nice, man. You know, I really enjoy you kind of in this hip hop space like this too. Been a while since we've heard stuff from you, though. I remember the last time we heard you were kind of in that more rock kind of sound, and it's nice to hear you kind of dip back into this.
7 up. Thumbs down, bang bang, run it up.
Yeah.
I was just singing the same thing. Do what I say, not what I do. Do what I say, not what I do. Do what I say, not what I do.
You're friends with Jo too, bro. So I had actually hit Jo about linking in with Shoka. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys all hang out together at some point. But I just been trying to link in with people out in LA. I know good people. Miatis, is this right? I like Toby a lot, man. Toby's great. Miss you too, bro. It's Toby season on Instagram. Highly recommend going to follow. I can't believe we don't follow you from the Kayvan's house page yet. Come for the wrist tips. Stay for the fire music. I'm dead, bro. Sounds like some chill, beautiful drill vibe. This artist is great, man. I've like pretty historically said this about Toby. Great content, great on social, really high quality, and just like enjoyable music to listen to. This is no different. 7 Up Final Master. I did really like this one a lot. I mean, honestly, man, like I would love to hear more in this space from you as well. Chris O'Bannon, we were told we could not play. We the Commas will play next, and let's see what's up with this. We've got 7 minutes left. Benny Bash, thanks for the follow. This is We the Commas. Cancer, you should do that, bro. I mean, there's a lot of VCs in LA, a lot of VCs in New York too. Those might be your best bets. Also, if you haven't thought about VCs maybe who are based in Japan, you should think about that too. I feel like they would appreciate that though. We the Commas, definitely all to open for me in San Diego if y'all are into that. Hit Justin, Baby Mandel in the chat. Maybe that makes sense. I think they're from San Diego, aren't they? I like this band a lot too. I've said this basically every time we've listened to their music. Such a solid band. It's like just really high quality music. Video's been cool. And I've said this before too, individually as musicians, they're all crazy. Drummer goes wild, bro. I love that this video is so chill too. We just talked about music videos like this and how much I enjoy music videos with like old footage of people's lives. This is great. This is a perfect music video. Fellow soccer players. If anybody in this chat lives in New York and plays goalkeeper in soccer, please let me know. I am in desperate needs of a goalkeeper for Wednesday games. They are San Diego based as well. At We the Commas on Instagram. Definitely go follow. Definitely go check them out. Yo, you guys should DM each other, Foliage and Justin, to talk about it, just so you don't give out your fucking email in the chat. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Justin's out here putting the email in the chat, bro. Brave man. A brave man. This is Fake Love by Hammy G.
I don't know what fake love is.
I do, bro.
If it wasn't fake love, then I really don't.
I goalkeep, but I'm in Germany. Fuck, Chew. What part of Germany you in, bro?
Then I had no reason to be so stressed.
Hammy G, is your name Hammy related to hamsters at all? The people can have it. That's my work email. I'm dead, bro.
Energy on what I thought we had. If you were a friend of me, you would have shown me that you were sorry, but you weren't. Did you care that I was?
I'm actually not too mad at this.
Told me otherwise.
I do think you should work on delivery a little bit more. Oh, you're near Frankfurt. Amazing. My brother's playing hockey in Berlin right now, so I got to come to Berlin for the first time recently. And that was cool.
Chasing around because I got work to do.
Hammy G306 on Instagram.
And on top of that, I'm trying to invest in things.
I like the sentiment here in the lyrics.
Wasn't fake love.
I do think delivery could improve, so I work on that. Just get to feeling more natural.
Fake love, then I really
Mix could be better too, but honestly, it's not really that bad for starting out. So I would definitely just keep working at it. The writing wasn't terrible at all, but I do think delivery will help you get that point across. I think I say this to all artists. It's just fucking whisper to me. I like your rapping. I think it's just literally like practice more than anything. You know what I mean? And that's more oftentimes not the thing that I hear from rappers is just practice on delivery and finding and falling into that natural feeling. So just keep working at that. This is Luke Simo with Time Gone. Let us know what you think in the chat. We are going to keep things moving and try and get as many more in this next 4 minutes as we can. Kind of crazy with these vocals at the beginning. Oh, Mise Cool, which I think is just Luke Simo backwards, right? It's Hamster G. I'm dead. So I actually really love the layers. I love the layers on this. I do think the thing that could improve is just the vocal mix a little bit more. I am gonna follow though because I do. This is super interesting, and the layers are all wonderful. But I do just think if you can get this mix down, it's gonna feel and sound so much better, so much fuller. Really jazzy. The melodies are wonderful.
Things will never be the same. Things will never be the same.
I would just love to hear them punch through a little bit more. And especially those layers. Those layers are so nice. I would love to just get more of that feeling as I'm listening to it. I could definitely hear the sample too. Vocal control is amazing. A lot of things that I really, really liked about that one, Luke. Yeah, great job. This is Dark Necros by Lil Type 1. We've got a anime music video. Who was that? That was Luke Simo. And again, I'm going to put all of the socials in the Discord after we get done, so make sure you join the Discord if you have not, because I'll put all of this stuff in there, okay? Very Suicide Boys-esque from this one. Really not mad at this one at all. I like Suicide Boys, so this is very reminiscent of their work. Freddie Dredd, yeah, like it's just got that feeling to it. Mix could be maybe a little bit louder, a little heavier, both on the vocal and on the production. The sub is quite loud, so that could maybe come down a little bit, but I really want to hit that. That kick is nice. That sits nice though. It really sounds exactly like Suicide, like very close. Even just like the difference between the different voices. Is this from Berserk also? Is that Guts? It is, right? Heavily inspired. I mean, honestly, that's not a bad thing. I think the thing that you're gonna have to do, and probably the harder part, is just finding ways to like really stand out and differentiate yourself sound-wise. But I will say, like, I'm not mad at that. I did think it sounded pretty good. It's of high quality. And I think if you were a Suicide Boys fan, you probably would also enjoy that. Just realistically. All right, Lifeline by Teddy Matthews up next.
I'll be alive.
We probably got like one more in us after this, and then I'm gonna go and eat dinner. I'm supposed to be intermittent fasting, and it's now 8 o'clock, so my food is cut off. So I do have to go, but come hang out with us. Here's the schedule in the chat. We are gonna go on a raid after we get done. And again, join the Discord. Come follow us on the Kayvan's House page. Lots of cool stuff happening there. Check out the playlists. That's it. We got cool interviews dropping on the Kayvan's House page this week. Just keep your eyes open for it. More content on the way. And check out the stuff that we have posted already too. Yeah. Good run there. I do think the vocal mix on this one could be a little bit, just doing more favors for the vocalist than it is. Slightly raw. I would love to hear just a little bit more tuning on the vocal of this one, I think. It's just, I think it just smooths things out. I think at some of those moments where I get slightly shaky, all it's going to do is just smooth those out so we don't really have those moments. But overall, there was a lot of nice moments in it vocally. I just think it's the vocal mix that could use a little bit of work to find the pocket there for you. This is On Me by EAGZ580. And this is probably going to be our last one from the night. That being said, I'm going to take you guys on a raid. So stick around. I'm going to take you to another community where you can submit your music and get feedback. I cannot guarantee that they're going to be as kind about it as we try to be. but I can guarantee that it'll be another place where you can maybe get feedback, maybe get heard, and maybe get playlisted by some other curators, okay? Hey. I do love Kayvan Ellis, though. What an amazing producer. This one's got a good bounce to it, a good feeling to it. Damn, none of the homies are on. Or we're gonna raid Mountainside, man. Mountainside is actually a member of our community as well, who streams and has been doing more music feedback streams. He's all the way. Oh, he's doing a beat battle today. He's all the way in Australia, though, or New Zealand, and a very valued member of our community. So we'll go take the raid over there. Stick around, though. Great guy. Another place where you can send music in and get feedback for the most part. So I would highly suggest going to follow him when we go over there. But like I said, make sure you hop into the Discord. Lots of cool stuff coming there, and I'll put all the socials in there today once we get off. VOD will be up on my YouTube channel tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for an amazing stream. Thank you to everybody who submitted, all the new subscribers, all the new followers. We're back on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Come on this raid with us. All you have to do is just stick in here. Bit too drunk for a beat battle. Totally fair. Antone, I'm gonna hit your dad back. Though if it's a super long email, I might have to do it in the morning because like I said, my brain is mush right now. So sometimes I need to wait so that I can make sure I send the right things and can properly write an email. So I'll let you know. But at least by tomorrow, if nothing else, all right? See you guys soon. Have a great rest of your week. We'll back on Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Come on this raid with us, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Come on the raid. Come on the raid. Come on the raid. I got 21 of you coming with me right now. Let's see if we can get it to 25. I know there's a few more of you who are in the chat. Thank you. I gotta make it first.
Who is him? Niggas been causing wahala. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to get dollar. Where you been? Huh? They been talking about dollar, but don't.
We haven't gone yet. We're going right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Niggas been causing wahala. I'm trying to get money. I'm trying to get dollar. Who is him? Yeah.
Battle. Oh my.